Okay, so good evening, everyone. We have Mr. Prakash as well, who is the faculty at KK Modi University. And good evening, sir. First of all,
Yes, very good evening.
my first question to you is, being the faculty of the KK Modi University, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the student as well as the organization at KK?
Okay, see, we are having a lots of, the roles and responsibility. If I can summarize that in a few words, so I'll go it like this. And let us look at from the student's perspective first. So, like conducting laboratory courses, tutorials, seminars in an effective manner. Secondly, I can think of is to improve the practical knowledge of the students and then providing proper guidance, supervisions of the project work undertaken by the students and development of the proper rapport with the industry or organization. And if the project is industry related one, we are having several projects which are industry related one. Next is to making the teaching more effective and interesting to the students. We use a lot of multimedia aids are also there, and not only this, various simulation tools also we make use of specifically for the management program like Montessori molecules, simulation, Carlo simulation models, and which are in the graph theory or the graphy methods are there. So we use a lot of multimedia teaching aids are there, and simulation tools. Then making the laboratory and the seminar classes more purposeful by examining the students orally, either before or after the maybe the experiment or the seminars to improve, them that the students is undertaking that particular subject. And next is to conduct the courses which are project based, very important, which are project based, experimental, activity based learning, and helping them also that at a peer level. So that is, we call it as a peer assisted learning is also. And lastly, I can think of is to, on the whole, the teaching learning should be learner centered, ensuring learning outcomes of the different courses. So this is how I can summarize that.
Exactly. So I know that the KK University focuses on how the student wants to learn, and they are quite student centric approach. So my next question to you is, when you came to this college, what was your vision and how you're trying to achieve that vision of yours?
Okay, I'm associated with the group for the last since 21 years, and so I'm not only contributing to this only for the education, but on a very larger platforms. So just to answer your question now, so I proudly promote innovative works to implement new models that supports the student learning process and success. And next is to take ownership of the role at the forefront of the evolution of the higher education enterprise, and collaborating and working across various departments we have, and not only department within the units and outside group, to foster student success in a cross-disciplinary research and service.
Exactly. So my next question is, how do you try to bring in practical approach towards the subjects like project management that you teach here, and make it more industry oriented for the students?
Okay, very rightly said. See, I'm a person from the project management. So the integration of the industry links in teaching pedagogy is very essential. So a new industry-oriented, which you call as a tri-level teaching approach, is to be implemented. So in order to offer the students opportunity to be involved in the industry projects and gain, important work-related experience during the academic period, and to prioritize the industry hands-on activities for students and shape their traditional classroom towards an industry environment. Three entities are involved in this approach. So we call it as industrial guest speakers, teachers and students. And KKMU is having a lot of, panelists who are from the industry experts and who contributes to these, what do you call it, the industry guest speakers. And the student gained the professional experience to achieve excellence in future professional lives. And the most problematic issue in this particular strategy is to how to find the guest speaker. As I said, KKMU is having a vast, pool of these resource person there with us. And the hands-on activities using a real case study proposed and supervised by, let's say, guest faculty members overcome this advantage, and Now the students were confronted with the new and very challenging ideas by professionals from the industry, and I give them a live projects, most of the time live projects, generally on which I've already worked, and specifically not only the theoretical part, but we teach them on Microsoft Project tools, and also Microsoft Project Web Access tools, where they have to create a lot of resources and templates. And if they find the template suits a particular industry, so the industry can take that particular template and start using them in their organization.
Okay, that is a great way of learning for the students for the subjects like project management, and you are using tools like Microsoft Project. That is so great for the students' learning point of view. So my next question is: does KK Modi University also enhances the skills of the faculties through training exercises, or it is at all required at KKMU?
Okay, just to answer your question, so professional development for a teacher, and specifically those who are teaching science subject or technology or engineering, this is learning is a continuous and a lifelong process for the faculty members. So KKMU's point of view is that the conventional view of professional development for faculty is shifted by KKMU from the technical learning for specific skills to opportunities for, let's say, intellectual professional growth, which is very important. So I'm emphasizing on intellectual professional growth. And KKMU organizes a lot of skill development programs, and KKMU plans and conducts these professional development programs on a continuously basis and evaluate the attainment of the faculty and the opportunity which is provided to ensure that these programs are the benefited to the faculty, as well as they are going to use these to impart to the students also.
Exactly. Okay. So my next question is: what is the scope of operations management for the MBA aspirant? And if suppose I am a student and I want to do MBA, and for me and in operations management, so for me, what are the future opportunities and scope for this subject?
Okay, now looking at the current scenario in which most of the organizations are finding difficult to operate. So I'm using this word focus on difficult to operate. Now there the operation management comes into picture, and operation management specialists they are very high in demands. So which results in the development with regards to the career opportunity. And if you look at the project cycle efficiency in production, specifically logistic procedures, implementation is a requirement of every manufacturing sector. So the need has drastically increased the scope of MBA in operation in these industries, and wants operation management experts at different levels. And post completing that, there are the various softwares like ERP software like SAP or Oracle, on which a particular students can becomes as a not as a developer, but as a as a functional analyst, and he can start customizing those ERP solutions. And this what is very high in demand, and this the expectation in terms of the remuneration is roughly will be double to triple as compared to normal management students if they complete only operations management. And provided followed by this, you should have a lot of learning in the simulation models, because the top management will always be interested in these models.
Okay, so I just wanted to know what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for the operations management in general and for the KK Modi University specifically?
Okay, see, in the future of unprecedented societal shifts, as we are focusing or experiencing now, education is crucial to managing challenges which are going to come ahead. With the more automated, digitized and fluid job markets, today's higher education system are quickly becoming incompatible with the future which we are looking at. So what we KKMU Modi group is suggesting that education models needs to reflect the demand for lifelong learning to cope up with the technology and these societal changes which are brought by these what we call it the fourth industrial revolution. And we require skills now, not degrees, may be reality of the future. So I'm repeating once again, skills not degree may be the reality of the future. And startup and new business models are going to take up that. There will be a major shift from the normal job market to and how we can make entrepreneur rather than those who are looking for a job.
Okay. So my next question is, how do you help your students to cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world? If a student passes out from with the operations management degree, so how are they going to face the corporate challenges? Are you training these students with that respect also?
Okay. See, competition among the students is getting more and more these days, either in education or let us say in the games or getting a job. And if the student is unable to sustain, one will be placed towards the end. And though the students may be having a very high capability also. So knowing the interest of the student from the view of their parents or teachers or friends or whatever they can think of. So what KKMU Modi's efforts is that we should try to keep them focused, goal oriented, and also try to keep them busy with the creative ideas, activities, better encourage self-development, and make best use of their potential without looking at other, like for example modernization, mechanization, competition, and dissolving all the bondings of the social life. And lastly, which is we have to teach all the students that shifting your schedules to deal with the new situations, and that change is a part of life. Either it is a good or a bad, change is a part of life. Humanize yourself and make it casual and light-hearted.
Exactly. Okay, so what valuable advice would you like to the students for them to have a prosperous career ahead? And not specifically related to the operation management, but as in general for life. What are your advice for the students?
Okay, so education, I'll just put up some of these points. I'm borrowing it from the other answers which I've given it. So education models needs to reflect the demand for a lifelong learning. And there's the first point. And next is that a skill, not degree, may be the reality of the future. And anyway, I'm saying that you should focus on more creative ideas to bring up new research projects, to come up with the new intellectual property rights, to come up with the new working models. And with this, you can have a new startups and a new creative, because the new job markets will be highly fluid, and they will be more technically and concept oriented. And so using this, so startup and new business models are going to be, or entrepreneurship will be likely to provide more jobs. And that is what is the initiative of the new government also, to, they were providing not only the loans, plus various facilities also for the startups. And that is what is highly recommended nowadays.
Exactly. So that was all from our side. So thank you so much for taking out time for us and being here. And thank you for your views on the education, and especially for the project management and the future prospects of KKMU University.
Thanks a lot.